let me ping. Once I can find the thing to ping with. What's over here? Let me ping, and we will get going in this game that I don't think anyone here has ever seen. It's pretty cool, though. Hopefully y'all are having a good day today. We're going to have some fun with the Bazaar. I don't know if you guys will think this is fun, but I think it's fun. Good Looper, welcome on in, if you're still here. But we're playing the Bazaar. I don't know if the audio will be really low. If it is, I might mess with it a little bit. Oh boy. But yeah. Karn, hello, welcome on in. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. Natasha, hello. We're playing this game. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it before. It's called the Bazaar. It's a ton of fun. It is a roguelike where essentially you can go against a bunch of other ghosts or people that have played the game and they're on boards. It's hard to explain, but it's fun. And if you like when the numbers go burr, you'll like this game. I don't really know if there's a better way to explain it. I've not played much. I'm like the lowest rank you can be in ranked, but that's because I haven't played a whole lot and I'm dumb. But the more you play, the more you understand sort of the nuances of the game and everything. There's 3 different characters you can play as right now. They plan on expanding that in the future. This game is in closed beta. It is a new game. This game's in closed beta. You can get into it if you want to spend $30. I have a free key as well, but it's only on PC, just so you guys know. I think they plan on putting it on like mobile devices and stuff at some point, but right now you can only get it through the Founder's Pass, and then if someone else has bought it, they'll get like a Founder's Key. So I think I have like an extra one somewhere. I'm not sure where it is though. But yeah, we could play as any of these 3 characters here. I won last night with Dooley. I played a couple matches with the Dooley and I ended up winning. So we might play Dooley because Dooley makes my brain go oh, and it's not too hard to understand. I like Vanessa and Pygmalion as well, but it's hard to find good builds with Pygmalion, I think, right now. But Dooley's been cooking. So I think we're going to rock it with Dooley here. So we'll go ahead and we'll go do some ranked here. Game's very much in closed beta. It normally runs just fine, but sometimes there's issues with it. So in case you're like, what the heck's going on here? Dooley. I think that's how you spell it, though. Yeah, it's Dooley. He's a little robot dude. So with any character you start, Pygmalion and Vanessa, the way it starts is you get access to any of their items. But Dooley is a little different. He has cores. So you start with a core instead. There's like 6 different cores, and the game gives you 3 to start out with. So we got the weaponized core, the core, or just the core, and then the ignition core. There's a couple of fun builds we can do with each one of these. I'm probably going to go with ignition, although weaponized core is interesting as well. So we'll start, and I'll kind of explain this game as I go. So as you see above my head here, there is this like clock looking thing. It's the time of day. It's currently hour 1 on day 1. We have 6 hours. There's a robot match. We fight against like a set encounter. And then at the end of the day, we go against somebody else and they're bored. You don't like hit buttons or anything in this game. It's all on cooldowns and timers and stuff. So it's not like you need to be good at video games to play this game. You just need to be good at numbers. So if you're like, oh, I suck at numbers, then I get it. But I love this game. Razzie, hello, welcome on in. I think it's a ton of fun, and I wanted to show it off for you guys and see if you guys like it too. So we got 3 different options here. This is a roguelike, by the way, too. So if you fail, it's okay. You just go back in and try again, And if you lose, against the player fight, that's okay. The early days, you don't lose much. There's this is like your health bar, this crown thing here. It's called prestige. If you lose fights against players, results in prestige loss equal to the day. If your prestige hits 0, your run ends. So you lose the first day. It's not a big deal. It's just harder to win in the later days, the longer you're in the game. But you play until you get 10 wins, or you lose your prestige. So the core is cool. The way the ignition, any of the cores mainly, except for friend core, but this core works, is burn items to the right of this gain 1 burn for the fight whenever this core is used, and whenever we use any item to the left of this core, this gets charged a second, which means it goes faster. It goes faster. We like that. Rosie, welcome on in. Natasha, I did say hi to you. So we could get medium items. We could get a strange mushroom. We could get gold. I think we go for strange mushroom because I can get this XP. You can level up in this game. You can see down here. I've got a little XP thing here. Every encounter gives you 1 XP, and then you can get more based on whatever you're doing. So we have 3 different encounters here we can pick from. These are also randomized, but it's like this. There's like 6 different encounters, and they give you 3 of them that you could get. So you kind of know what to expect. And every time you go against these robots, it's the same every time. So we got this cute little banana dude, which we'll probably end up doing. Although the pyro is interesting. Duct tape would be nice. I think we're going to do pyro here just because we're doing an ignition core. So there's a couple different things we can get from the pyro here. Any of these, honestly, would be good. Even the skill would be fine. This first fight's usually really easy. They get harder as you go, though. There's some fights you can do where you don't have to do anything and you still win. Just because you start out with more health than these guys do, so. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well today. This is how the game is played. So we're just waiting on the cooldown. You can see this is on a 6-second cooldown. So every 6 seconds we do something called burn to the enemy. There is a timer that is invisible. And then you see the line pop up on the screen and the sandstorm starts. So there's like a set amount of time. And we got that. That's okay. We'll probably just add that to the core for now. Gives us some gold too. You can see we got some money in the bottom right here as well. I'm trying to think. Shield skills is awful. We don't have any shield items. Skills are cool. Skills are things that like help boost your items, but we don't have any shield items right now. So let's do small items. Hope we get like a ray. We did get a ray. We got the beta ray. But I don't think I want anything else.
Excellent choice.
Okay, we could do induction aegis. That's not a bad idea. I think we grab the induction aegis and call it there. Go for small, medium. We don't have a lot of money. Let's just see what they got here. Duct tape. Grab duct tape. Duct tape is like really good in dually runs, and I'll show you why in a minute here. Although we might use it now. Use a core or another ray that gets charged. We freeze small items, but there's a chance that he might not have any small items. I think we just do this for now. I don't think we need the duct tape. So every 4 seconds we'll be burning, and every time the core gets used, it adds a little thing of burn. The way burn works in this game is it does that much damage the first second. And then the next second, it does slightly less, and the burn goes away over time. But if you can stack it fast enough, it'll do like a ton of damage. So it's like it does 7 damage 1 second, and then 6 damage the next, and then 5, then 4. If you're just using this ignition core. But if you stack it and you keep stacking it, it'll be like it'll grow more and more and more. So the idea behind this is we want to use this core as much as possible. So when any of these items over here on the left get used, this charges the core a second, which means its cooldown is that much faster. So if you have a bunch of items that are getting used on the left here, it, in turn charges the core. That's why the rays are really cool, because when you use the core another ray, that gets charged 2 seconds. So every time the core gets used, the ray will be charged, which will then charge the core here again, because the ray will get used faster. And you can see there's a little bit of like, they play together very well. How's it going, Sammy? So yeah, I'm about to leave through my mama's making pancakes. Ooh. You better stay. Your mama's making pancakes. You better stay. We might... The question is, do I leave this over here? Because then that means we're using the core more. Or do I put this over here? Because then they were getting burned more. It could be a long fight. And having a little bit of scaling would be nice. So we'll try this. We'll see how this cooks here. It could be terrible. The beta ray only freezes small weapons as well. Or small items on the other opponent's side. Oh, they do have a small item. Okay. We might actually be okay here. We'll see. He's got an item where when you use an adjacent item, he gets 20 shield. He uses the lighter every 3 seconds. That happens pretty often. But we are using the beta ray, so that might help. We'll see. Hard to tell. We are scaling our burn a little bit, though, but I don't know if it'll be fast enough for us to actually do enough damage to him, because he's got more health than us, too. Which is fine. Day 1 fights aren't that important. Although our burn is cooking, we might actually win this.
Next time I'll show you.
Alright. Aurelius, what's going on? How's it going, Aurelius? Alright, we won that. Cool. Alright, so we leveled up. So as you can see, our space for items has grown a little bit. And now, since we've leveled up, we have some options on things we can do, and these are different every time as well. So we could gain XP, we can upgrade our core, we can get two sharpening stones, we can get health, or we can get scrap. I think at this point, upgrading the core is the best thing to do. So items can be upgraded. They start out as bronze, they go to silver, and then they go to gold, and then they go to diamond. Or platinum, I'm not sure. I think it's diamond, though. And they get better. Different things change about them. So now, the core burns for 10, and items to the right of it gain 2 burn for the fight, which is really cool. I think we're going to go to the jungle, because we can get XP in the jungle. XP is really good. Like, you really want to go for XP more often than not. You can go to stores, but sometimes when you go to a store, you don't get what you're looking for. So, oh, God, again. I mean, our build is okay. We can fit the duct tape in here, too. I'm doing good, Aurelius. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I guess we'll go for silver. Nah, we'll do the chest. We'll go for more XP. I like the XP. So now we have 3 different fights, since it is the 3rd hour. We could either go against the Rogue Scrapper, the Covetous Thief, or the Giant Mosquito. I think we can beat the Thief. Like, I think we'll build enough burn that we should be fine, but it's going to be tough. This is the only thing. I think we got it. I think we can do this. I don't think we can beat the Rogue Scrapper, though. But yeah, I'm doing good, Aurelius. Oh, I appreciate you asking. Plus, our freeze will only freeze their dagger, but that'll be actually really good. Well, we get some freeze on their dagger there, so they won't be able to use it as much. Just Med super happy. You have a 1-week break? Oh, that's incredible. Heck yeah, Aurelius. Enjoy it. Have a good time with your break. That's incredible. As you can see, we cooked the bird there pretty easy. I don't know if there's anything we really want from the bird here. When you beat the robot, it gives you an item either from their board or it gives you one of their skills. Their skills are usually really good. It's like some of the only ways to get their skills is by beating them. So sometimes you want to go against certain people, even though like different encounters will give you more or less gold or experience. But if there is an item that they have that you might want for your build, it's kind of cool. It's important to know that stuff too. It's like when you first play this game, you're not going to know what to do. I didn't know what to do. But as I've played more and more, I've realized more and more what I'm supposed to do to like win. So it's been fun. We will level up here. We could get a haste item. Haste means our cooldown is halved, I think, when you haste things. I think it's halved. And haste lasts for a certain period of time, but you can manipulate that. But this also can mean it's an item that is affected by haste. And we don't really do haste currently, so I don't think we go there yet. I never lick it. She's got like these candy things that I've never seen them be helpful ever. Okay, of course. So we have a couple options here. I say of course because we've got Monitor Lizard. This thing is super broken, and it's one of the really strong items in the meta right now. So we'll grab it, but I don't really have anywhere to fit it on the board right now, so we won't worry about it right now, and we'll be good from there. So we got cinders, shield item, gold, and core cooldown reduced. I kind of want to get core cooldown. No, we'll do cinders. Got some cinders. We can use these to increase the burn on our core. Is what we'll do. So what we're going to do now is, I guess we can go for health, toughness, and shield items, because there's one we really want. There's a health item called First Aid that we like really want. I think we go for him.
Master craftsman. Me?
Okay. We did not get him, but we could do Wallace. Is my wife? My wife. We could do Brick Buddy. Nah, I kind of want to do Wallace though. We'll just grab Wallace for now, just so we can put him on the board and get some use out of him. I think we keep the Induction Aegis on the right. Well, I think we'll just put everything on the left here. We want the duct tape to be next to the things that are going to be used the most often, so we'll probably do that with the the beta ray, because this will be getting used pretty often, and that'll in turn use the duct tape. So the way our board works currently is we have the ignition core. Items get burned, and when we use any item to the left of this, it charges this a second, so it gets used faster. Duct tape, whenever it slows one item for 1 second every 6 seconds, but when you use an adjacent item, you shield for 5, so you get some shield. So every time the beta ray and the ignition core get used, this will shield. So the idea is that we'll be using this often because a lot of these things will be popping off and then activating this. And the beta ray in turn affects this as well, which is pretty cool. The Indexus Aegis is used every 4 seconds. It'll just shield 5 and burn 1. Micro Dave, when you use a small item, this gets charged a second. We have 4 small items that can be used every so often, so that'll help charge Micro Dave. And then we have Wallace, which just gains shield for the fight every time he's used, and he shields for 5. So he'll shield for 5 his first time, then he'll shield for 10, 15, so on and so forth, every time he gets used. So there's Monitor Lizard, which I don't think Monitor Lizard will do anything for us, but like we could come across like a pylon, which would be pretty good. Okay, so he's got a friend core. The way the friend core works is whenever a friend gets used, it charges this, and then he puts haste on the friends.
Mrs.
So right now,
said hi Golooper and hi Aurelius.
So right now, I think we beat him because like the race car's not that great. I wish it was better, but we took him. We won again. We won our day 2. We built a good amount of burn there. You would think you'd want some items on the right of the core to add burn to them, but you want to be able to use the core as much as possible since it's our item with the most burn on it too. So I don't know. It's Aurelius, I use like a different system I think than you do. The numbers are numbering. They're numbering. I want to see how it say your names, but it no worky. You didn't hear it? I heard it. Did you guys not hear the voice, the speaker bot? Oh, there it went. Yeah. Oh. I have what's it called on? I didn't adjust the thing. Can I change that after the fact now, or is that still a thing that's broken? I'm on norm. Yeah, we're on normal latency. So, oops. Sorry. I'll pin that instead. Just so people know that like you guys won't be able, I'll be answering your messages like way later than I should be. Why? Who cares? Why is there even an option for this? Just why would any streamer not want to see messages as soon as they come in? I know, Aurelius, I could tell. I could tell, Aurelius, that you had faith in me. I know when no one else has faith in me, Aurelius will have faith in me. And my wife. Well, Aurelius will have faith in me. Alright, so we can get gumballs, we can get some health, or we'll do small, medium items. We don't really have that much cash, but we'll see what she's got. Battery could be okay, but... oh, okay. Pulse rifle. We really want pulse rifle. So the way pulse rifle works is it has multicast if it is adjacent to a friend, and it is extra if it is your only friend. So every 4 seconds, this will go off 3 times if it's next to one of our only friends. So Wallace is a small friend, so we put this pulse rifle here, and now the pulse rifle will go off 3 times, which will then give the ignition core a charge of 3 seconds every time this pulse rifle goes off every 4 seconds. It's pretty cool. I think we'll just keep it like this for now. Actually, the way we want to do it is we want to do this. We want a faster friend, though. There is a faster friend we kind of want, but... God, we don't have any money, and this mother trucker wants to give me weapon skills. I think we just go for the chocolate bars because we only have 3 gold. Like, we could probably get... Now we're going to skill. Because I hear you upstairs way before... Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. I didn't think about it. I forgot to change that up, so that's on me. Oops. Leftmost weapon deals +4 damage. Our rightmost weapon deals 12 damage. Our large weapons deal extra damage, which we probably won't have a large weapon. And then our weapons in general will deal 2 extra damage. So we'll just probably do left-handed because that's the only one we can afford. I honestly think... So, like, this Scout Trooper fight's usually kind of hard depending on your board. But since we have the Pulse Rifle, I kind of think we're good. I don't know if I would switch... Nah, I think we keep Micro Dave where Micro Dave is at. And I think we can still do this fight. I think we win. Just as long as we can get the pulse rifle moving fast enough, we should be fine. But see, since the pulse rifle goes off 3 times, that means the duct tape also gets used. It shields us 3 times as well, which is pretty cool. But you can see we're building a good amount of burn thanks to the pulse rifle there, which is nice. We're freezing some of their items too, so that means they can't use them. And there we go, we cook. Bada bing, bada boom. And we got his bolus. We're not using the bolus. Well, we could. We'll on him for now, but I don't think we'll use him. Alright, so we can upgrade the core again, which was probably what we'll do, because the rest of these kind of suck. Yeah, we'll upgrade the core. That's a cool core already. That's actually kind of nuts. Day 3. Alright, so we can get non-weapon items, we can get an abandoned chest, we can invest in... I don't know. We'll probably Microdave over here. Microdave will probably have... we can only have 1 friend. Duh. So I guess we'll get rid of Wallace, because we're really trying to burn here. And this gets charged every time we use a small item. So we probably want to do... I think that. We have to, kind of. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then we'll use the bolus, I guess. For now, but we'll see if we can get something else in that spot. Maybe we find a small item. We'll see. I think we do the lost crate. You could return it and get a smaller medium item, but golden XP is really good, so we're gonna take the golden XP. We can get a random tool, we can get some chocolate bars, or we can get weapons. I'm leaning towards the tool, actually, not gonna lie. I don't know if there's really a weapon that we want from Dooley's set. Because he doesn't really have... I mean, he's got a couple weapons that do cause burn. Nah. We'll grab this. Well, welding torch. Okay, that's something, I guess. I don't really want it. When you have shield, it sounds cooldowns reduced by 50%. That's actually pretty good if we can reduce the shield, if we can reduce the cooldown. Maybe we do this then, but then we have less small items for Microdave. I think we rock this for now. The thing is with Bolus is that they can only be used twice. And then once they're used, that's it. You can see some items have circles on the bottom of them. That means they have ammo. There are ways to manipulate to give yourself ammo. But we don't really have any of those ways, and this isn't really an item Dooley normally gets. So there's a good chance that we'll never have more than 2 uses on this. So it's okay. We might use it just to try it. But I'm more tempted to use the welding torch. But if I use the welding torch, I'm probably not going to use the beta ray. Oh, you know what? I probably won't use Microdave. What if we did this? I actually think this would be better because we're going to have a decent amount of shield most of the time, which makes this, like, the cooldown being 2.5 seconds is actually really good because it means we'll use this more often, which means we'll give the ignition core more uses. So I actually think this will cook. I think we'll use this. We'll see. We might lose. We might get destroyed here. But we'll see. Oh, wow. He's already got some crazy nonsense going on here. Although he doesn't really scale. I mean, he's got a ray. He's got 2 rays, though. So he could destroy us here. We'll have to see. His beta ray is in a weird... I don't know. His whole board is weird. Ah, we cooked him. Actually, we just cooked him. We're winning, guys. We're doing pretty well. We are rocking it right now. Oh, we got some upgrades. Okay, so... we can get health, we can get some chocolate bars, or we can get items with a high chance of upgrades. We don't want to see upgrades for stuff that we don't need. So I think we get rid of the bolus because I don't think we're using them. And then if we get an upgrade for anything else, I think that's fine.
Smart shoppers buy vintage.
Okay, we got an upgrade for the induction aegis, which we'll take that. And then an upgrade for Microdave.
Like they used to.
Cool. I don't know if we'll use Microdave, but that now that he's gold, I might consider it. Should know where I'd use him. I guess I'd use him instead of the welding torch. Excuse me. I'm trying to think about how often. I guess 2.5 seconds faster than like this getting charged 1, 2, 3, 4 times. But then you have to wait for the cooldowns on these. That was the only thing. These are pretty long cooldowns. If I had a faster small item, I think I would consider that. But I would need a faster small item. Golden XP, of course. Alright, so now we got Technovirus, Retiree, and Outlands Dervish. I think we can probably beat Technovirus, but I don't know if there's anything we want from Technovirus that would help. Maybe? There might be an ability where, like, if you poison, your enemy does less damage, maybe? I forget. I think we'll try this. We can beat it. There might be something we want on the board. Solar Farm might be neat. I would kind of dig Solar Farm. Kind of like that. Solar Farm, actually. Alright, we'll put it. He has an item where it destroys some of the items on our board, but they'll be back after. Something you gotta pay attention to. I think that's the toxin virus thing over here. But it destroys items on your side of the board, too. Oh, okay. Alright, we can upgrade. Oh, we'll probably do that. Get a tool, and then we can upgrade our leftmost silver tier item, which can also be bronze. So we can upgrade a bronze item, too, if we wanted to. We might upgrade the duct tape, because that gives us more shield. I think this just gets more burn. I don't think it changes the cooldown at all. This just gets charged more. Well, actually, upgrading the beta ray might not be a bad idea. Because then it freezes more items, I think, too. Yeah, I'll do that. Because now the charge is the same, and when you use the core or another ray, this gets charged 2 seconds, but this also freezes a small item for 2 seconds now instead of just 1 second. So I like that. All right, so now we probably go for burn skills here. Skills are really good later in the game. You want to get skills whenever you can see them, usually, because they can kind of change the game. But these are kind of buns. Later in the game, they're usually typically better. But all right, so your medium burn items have more burn. Your burn items have +2 burn. First time you use a large item, and the large burn item. So we'll just do your burn items have +2 burn. That'll be a good start. I don't know if we need nitro. This does have a faster cooldown, like I mentioned before. But then I would have to get rid of, like, the beta ray. And I kind of like the beta ray. Being able to freeze items is kind of nice. Only if they have small items, though. If they don't have small items, this is kind of pointless. Except it is still an activator for the ignition core, but it is what it is. So we can get a small item. We can aid the convoys, or we can get another health, toughness, or shield item. We don't have enough money for really much. So I think we just go for the mountain pass and aid the convoys. So when we aid convoys, we can get gold and XP. We can get gold. We can get some income, which is we get 5 gold at the start of every day. Or we could get into a fight. I think we could win any fight we get into now. Normally, you don't really want to get into like this possible fight, but there's a chance nothing happens and you just get XP, which is okay too. But we want to fight so we can get some gold and XP. It'd be pretty nice, and possibly a free item or a skill. Hey, ooh, Hydro Dude is pretty strong. I don't know if we beat Hydro Dude, but we don't really have an option not to fight him now. So, I mean, I guess we could skip out on it, but there's not any reason to. Like, we'll get some gold, but I don't think we're gonna beat him, which is fine. I'm trying to think. I feel like Nitro might be better than Beta Ray. Or no, Beta Ray gets used kind of often, though. Wallace doesn't get used often, but he's a friend. That's my other issue with him right now, is that he's a friend, and we need that for the pulse rifle. Well, not okay, but we could do this. And then that counts as a friend. Micro Dave is a friend, I always forget that. And this does burn us, but let's try this. I actually think this might cook. We'll see. Just because it charges. And we like to charge stuff. I like being able to use stuff often. Okay, we actually won in there. Wow, okay. Alright. I was worried there. The eels are usually what screws you up the most when we use a weapon. They do damage. And we do use a weapon quite often, but we're good. We got the Illusoray, which is, I think, pointless, but that's okay. We got another upgrade. Reduce cooldown. We can get cinders, which now I think are silver, so they add more burn. Or we could upgrade a silver tier item, which is probably what we're going to do, but I don't know what to upgrade. This could be interesting. We'll keep this, actually, because that could be interesting, too. This Illusoray. I don't know why I think it would be useful, but I don't know. It could be. Because it has 3 slow. And there are some items for dually where if you slow, it does a thing. We'll see. I think we upgrade kind of want to upgrade the beta ray. Does nitro increase how much it charges an item for? I wonder. If it charges an item for 2 seconds, I kind of want to upgrade it. It does. It burns me, but that's okay. We're okay with getting a little bit burn. Not too big a deal. Alright. I think we're cooking here. So we got duct tape, pulse rifle, these 3 times. Activates duct tape. This gets used quite a bit because we're activating these a ton. We'll see how we do. You would think you'd want stuff on the other side to add burn to the items, but you... there might be like an item you do that to. Like we might put microdave on that side at some point, but we really want to use items a ton to use the core more often. That's kind of the idea here. This is gonna be rough because their dog's gonna tear us up if we're not careful here. But we burn. Ooh, we burn, brother. We're burning. But we're cooking though. That's good. Bazinga! We bazinga'd all over. Okay, so small weapon item. Work with the docs, turn some coin or silver tier. We got some
Goaluper
cash.
said bazinga.
Bazinga! We have some cash, and I really don't know what else we like. There's some stuff I'm looking for, I guess. I don't know. The GPU is interesting because it hastes the core, which makes the core go faster, and we like it when the core goes faster. And it's a small item with a 4-second cooldown, so we almost would want that instead of this, because it directly affects the core, and it doesn't burn us. which, like, burning them 8 is fine, but we're already doing a lot of burn to them. Like, we don't want to hurt ourselves. So I think we... God, Armadillo is actually interesting, too, because it's when you shield. We don't shield that often, though. We'll just grab the GPU, I think. And then re-roll... Okay, none of these are interesting. When you burn, this gains damage, but it's on an 8-second cooldown. I've never seen anybody use this thing. Like, it looks cool. Like, it gaining damage for the fight is sick, too, but you have to wait 8 seconds. In some fight, Armadillo goes so hard, right? The plasma rifle, it could be cool, but it's such a long cooldown that unless you can change how long the cooldown is, which we really can't, we don't really have any items that'll really do that. It doesn't really do as much as we want it to. Like if we could get it down to a 4-second cooldown, it would cook. But we don't have any way to like appropriately haste it often enough. I've never seen anyone use this, but I feel like we could. Like, is there a build I could use it in? Maybe. I mean, we burn often. We burn as often as we can. I don't think we mess with it right now. Nah, I don't want to buy it either because then we're like really low on money.
The Bazaar's
What kind of items we got? Hey, duct tape upgrade. I'll take that. I'll take a and then we got these. Cybersecurity sucks. It's on a 12-second cooldown. If the cooldown was like 8 seconds, I think this would be really good. Deals 20 damage for each weapon you have, and it does double damage if it's your only friend. Which can go hard in some builds, but it's the 12-second cooldown is such a pain in the butt. It's such a kick in the pants. This is kind of neat when you freeze. This gains 2 poison. We do freeze with the beta ray, but this is more something you'd use in like a friend core build. We don't have the friend core. We have the ignition core. So, all right, we could probably take down the mod squad. I don't think there's anything we want from anybody else. The mod squad might have some stuff. Like an SMG would be kind of nice. I think we get rid of the nitro because that's hurting us, and then we do the GPU, which hastes the core, makes the core go faster. We like that. Makes the core go vroom. We like when the core goes vroom. Is this what I want? I think this is what I want. I think this is how we cook. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The game does lag a little bit. Like I said, it's in closed beta, so there are still some issues with it, but I think we'll be good here. We do a fair amount of burn. That charges the core a bit, and the haste is nice as well. It means the core gets to where it needs to get to faster, and there we go. The other thing charges, but it charges a random item, and we're really trying to charge the core as much as possible. It's charcoal! Who kind of sucks. Charcoal's only good if we have multiple friends, and we don't want multiple friends right now. Another upgrade. You often do not. Or cinders. Part of me wants to upgrade like the GPU, because then it would be on a haste the core for 3 seconds, which would be really good. I don't think we use charcoal. He does burn, but we're not trying to get him next to too many friends. Yeah, we'll keep him for now. I think we get rid of welding torch, though. And Wallace. Well, we'll keep Wallace for now. Well, I'll think about it. But I think we'll keep charcoal for now. Do we... I'll keep this nitro. I upgraded it last time. We're not using it anymore. I think we get cinders because we do need more burn on the ignition core right off the bat, which would be nice. Because I don't know what we upgrade right now. Maybe the duct tape? That just upgrades how much shield it does, though. And it does slow another item for... It upgrades the slow amount as well. Alright, you know what? We'll do it. Get a small toolbox. We could go find an abandoned chest. We can sell friend items. You know we're going for golden XP. Of course. We can get a small burn item. We could go to sell small items or sell weapons. I don't know if there's really a weapon we want. Like I said, there is one that I would enjoy having. And it would mean it wouldn't have to be next to a friend, which means we can move some stuff around if we wanted to. I want to actually have this on the leftmost, don't I? Oh, no, that's all burn items. Duh. We could also get the Omega Ray, which would be really good. Another Ray here would be pretty sick. I don't think the Rays... I think all the Rays are on 6-second cooldowns, though, so I'm not sure what I would put in. I guess I would take out the Induction Aegis. Well, yeah, I think I'd take out the Induction Aegis. If I got the Omega Ray, but I have to get the Omega Ray. Am I getting the Omega Ray? Sure. Nope. I didn't get the Gamma Ray, though. I guess we'll grab that for now.
Remorse never. Be remorseless.
Okay, we didn't get anything. Got crypto. I'm not getting crypto. You think I'm behind crypto? Alright. I guess we could have grabbed the Plasminade there, but... I think this is our strongest board. I don't think there's anything that we would switch in here. Microdave gets used pretty often because these 4 items will get used somewhat often. They're on somewhat slow cooldowns. This one's not on a small cooldown, but whenever the core gets used, it charges it. So it's technically on a 4-second cooldown because the core gets used, or even faster technically because the core gets used pretty often because we're using all these items pretty fast. So and then this gives the core haste. We slow items for 3 seconds every 6 seconds. We freeze. We do some other fun stuff. I don't think there's any other reason to switch anything else in. We could switch out Microdave for... Nah. No, I like Microdave. Microdave gets used, I think, somewhat often because we do have 4 items, small items we use. So... let's go. This guy I don't think is lost either. We haven't lost a single fight. So we've been cooking, but we could lose pretty quickly if we're not careful. Oh, he's got a monster skill? What does his coconut skill do? Medium poison item set. This is not going to be fun. We're going to get poisoned like a mother trucker here. We have to help our burn because faster than that poison was. Probably not, though. They're shielding like crazy. And we're dead. Another thing that's crazy about poison is it goes through shield. So it does damage slower than burn does, but it doesn't go away, and it will do damage through your shield. They were using Monitor Lizard. If you have the friend core with Monitor Lizard, you pretty much just use these two. Whenever you haste any items, which you can do pretty often with the friend core, you poison. So if you're hasting with a bunch of different items, you're poisoning a bunch. It's ridiculous. That's why we have it. But we're not really hasting anything. We do have this that hastes the core, but this is the only thing that does any hasting. Nothing else does any hasting that we have anywhere else. So there is one item we could get that could haste that might be interesting, but this thing's still bronze and it's only 1 poison. I don't know if we'll use it, but maybe we will. Who knows? So we can get health. We can work with the docks. We can get some medium items. Let's look at medium items real quick because there are a couple.
I hope you find who does.
I'm interested because we have a Luceray, right? But it's a 7-second cooldown. But, well, it's a 3 multicast if we can get it between friends, which we can if we get rid of the pulse rifle. But the pulse rifle is kind of activating a bunch of stuff right now. But this would get charged 3 seconds every time duct tape pops off every 6 seconds, and then every time the Luceray pops off every 3 seconds. Or every 7 seconds. Because we would keep Microdave in there and we'd get rid of the pulse rifle. But I don't know if, like, is poisoning worth it? Instead of pulse rifling? Because the pulse rifle is kind of cooking right now. The pulse rifle is cooking. And then what do I get rid of? Abduction? Aegis? Well, am I really considering Chem Snail right now? Why? This seems like such a dumb thing to do. I mean, it is. I really don't think it's very helpful, but we do also have charcoal. It's only 8 seconds is such a long time, though. If we had the friend core, we would be doing so well right now. Like, if we had the friend core with a Luceray, I would be popping off right now. I'd be like, this is nuts. This is actually a crazy build. But we don't have the friend core. That's kind of the thing you need for friends to pop off like this. Oh, we can upgrade the monitor lizard. Have that in my back pocket. Alright, we get some chocolate bars, gain regeneration, or get items. What do we got for items?
A customer.
We do have coolant. The Chem Snail's back. PETA. The snail is back. I guess we got coolant. That would cleanse our burn and freeze items every 6 seconds, so we could use nitro, but... Oh, it's only every 6 seconds! I don't think we reroll either, because then there's a chance we don't afford some stuff, and... we don't waste the money. I do think we still beat the Enclave Weeper, though. To be fair, we're still doing really well. It's just we happen to go against the dually meta, which is the Monitor Lizard with haste and poison and stuff, so... I still think our build goes pretty well. We do a fair amount of nonsense with it. Fair amount of burn, fair amount of... Like, some okay damage. We don't really scale a whole lot, though. It's just a lot of burn. I guess I could put the Aegis on the right. Maybe having the Aegis in there would work. That's actually crazy. It's too bad we don't have a friend build. If we had a friend build right now, I'd be popping off. I would be losing it right now. I would be so happy right now if we had a friend build, but we don't. Ugh. We get XP, get poison, get fire, upgrade an item. These are all really good, actually. I think... Oh, man. Upgrade your leftmost silver tier item. I don't think anything here is something we really want to upgrade. We could upgrade the Illusoray, but I think that just means that it slows one item for 3 seconds. But that's pretty good, though. But then you have to get to the point where you can use it. Could do Monitor Lizard. Haste an item for 3 seconds, but we don't haste. Don't haste often enough. I only haste with the GPU right now, and that's it. If I had first aid. If only I had first aid, and then I'd consider it. God, I almost want to get poisoned, because there's a chance we pivot into a poison build here. Just get cinders. And then we're going to put them on the induction Aegis. Oh, we can only get 1 cinder. I didn't even think about the fact that we didn't have that many items. Oh, we didn't have room for it. Man. You know what? I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to get rid of this nitro. We're not using it. I don't think we are. I'm tempted to figure out a poison build here. We can just get rid of the core. We don't have to use the core we pick. We can just stash it. You can't sell it, but you can stash it away. We stash it away. Because you use this 3 times, that gives Micro Dave a charge every time you use the Luceray, too. Because it's a small item that's getting used 3 times. And then if you have charcoal... Wait, okay, hold on, though. Well, no, it has to be adjacent. I was going to say, technically we could put it next to the duct tape for pulse rifle, but it wouldn't matter. Sells large items. There is a large item that would be very nice to have. Oh man, but the rare chance, take a chance on a rare event or a merchant. But sometimes you get merchants that like don't do anything for you, and it's not helpful.
Little sentience, love shops.
We didn't get the pylon, but we did get the solar farm. Yep, we don't have space. That's right. Wee woo. Okay, solar farm. Give your other items haste for 1 second, and when you burn, you charge the solar farm for 2 seconds. What if we use... Because when you haste, you poison, and this hastes every item. I think it counts, like this technically counts each thing once. So if we did something like... I wish I could, like, get rid of... There's not really a fun way to... Okay, it switched them out. Okay, cool. You gain 4 generation when you burn. We want to burn. We want to burn often. Is this a thing I'm doing right now? Let me get rid of that and use charcoal. So give this 3 multicast. This is a terrible board. There's no way this is a good board. I kind of... When you poison, you gain regeneration, but we need to burn is the thing for solar farm. Is there a faster way to burn? Technically, Macrodate would burn pretty fast with all some items that are getting used. But then... We want the Monitor Lizard with the solar farm. And we want this to make this burn faster. But we want haste. I really want to use this though since we have it. But regeneration isn't that great. I mean, it can be. I mean, if we poison as much as I think we will with the Monitor Lizard, I technically kind of want it. God, if only this was a friend build, I'd be cooking right now. I'd be losing my crap. Do we get rid of the pulse rifle? Am I really getting rid of this combo? It's really good. This combo is. You know what? I think I am getting rid of the induction aegis, though. I don't think it's doing a whole lot for me. I'm trying to think. There's got to be a way to make these all work together. Find any item in the bazaar. I don't know. Maybe that'll open up something here.
Change of clothes, because you're gonna get dirty.
Nope, didn't do a dang thing for me. Okay, this one's good, but we're not using it for what we need to. Hemlock poisons for 2 doesn't really help too much. Now we have an interesting. Okay, now we have an interesting conundrum, because I want to make this work. So, oh man, but we need to burn. We need to burn though. Oh man, what do I not need in this build? I don't need. Oh man, I don't need charcoal. I need a Luceray for the activation on the ignition core. Do I not need Monitor Lizard? No, I need Monitor Lizard. Do we not use the solar farm? But if we poison based on our regeneration. This is not going to pop fast enough. I wish it would, but it's not going to. It's just when you burn. So we need like... God, this cooks so hard though. Like, this combo of stuff just cooks. But we're not burning enough for this to get enough charge. And we lose a haste item. The only item that's hasting right now are these 2. If this was a friend build, I'd be going crazy right now. Because I think if I had the friend core, I wouldn't need the solar farm. You would just use the friend core. And I would be pogging so hard right now. Because it'd be friend core... And then you would just use these 3, I think, and you'd be cooking. I mean, a Luceray alone would be cooking so much on a build like this. It would be going nuts. If it was friend core, but we're not getting friend core. You can't get friend core. Once you pick a core, you can't get another core. There's like a couple other cores you can get, but we can't get them. Oh, man. I want this to cook, but I don't think it will fast enough. It could, though. Because this works with this. Poison equals your regeneration. When you poison, you gain regeneration. These, I think, literally work in tandem with each other. But it's only every 8 seconds. It's only every 9 seconds. This poisons as much as you haste, but you have to haste to get it to work. And we only have 3 items that burn. I don't think this is useful enough. But it says when you poison, you gain regeneration. So these two work together so well. I think we do this. Oh, we might even use Microdave. Okay, hold on. What if we use Microdave? Microdave works kind of the same way the core does, except it's just when you use a small item, you charge this a second. So if we use... We're not hasting at all. I mean, this hastes as much as this burns. Larry, hello, welcome on in. I'm in a conundrum. Man, poison equal to regeneration, but this is the thing that gives us regeneration. Maybe I don't use the monitor lizard? No, the monitor lizard goes so hard once you haste a bunch of crap. I'm gonna try this. I don't think this will cook very hard, but it's worth a shot. I just want to see what it does. I mean, maybe it goes crazy and I'm stupid, but I almost feel I was given so many poison items here. If I had the friend core, I would be losing my nonsense right now. I think we win because the electric eels won't do anything to us because we don't have any weapons on the field right now. We're not using a single weapon. So we unironically win this, which is kind of funny. It takes forever to build. This is not a good build at all. We just happened to luck into someone who had a really bad board compared to what we're doing. We're not... The way the electric eels work is when the enemy uses a weapon, you deal damage. We don't use weapons. We don't have a single weapon on our board. We're only poisoning. So... This is sad, though. We're not doing, like, anything. Like, if we gone against a better board... Like, that board was awful. We literally countered that board on accident. Any other board, we would have been screwed there. That was terrible. So I guess we just sell some of this stuff. I don't think we use this stuff. Which is rough, because it's an interesting idea, but we don't haste very much. If we had, like, the metronome, that would be really good. If we can get the metronome, that'd be great, because then we could haste way more often. You're doing okay? What is this? This is called the Bazaar. It's a game where you collect items, and you use them against other people. And robots and stuff. It's like a roguelike. We get gold. We can go for the large item I was kind of going for, which I think would help us cook way more. Yeah. Come on, give it to me. Son of a bitch. Shut up. There's a different item I was looking for there and didn't give it to me. Could get a haste item. Sells friend items. You know what? Give me a haste item. This is not the haste item I needed. Ugh. This is not the haste item I wanted at all. Okay. I think we get rid of the Zorobor statue. I think we get rid of the Soul Ring. It takes way too long for that crap to activate. I'm going to grab this Shadow Cloak here. And then I think what we do is I think we go back to using the Ignition Core here. Puts back here. And then I think we could use... I mean, we could potentially do some, like... We could do this. Hold on. Hold on, let me cook. This? No, this counts as a friend, though. Nah, I don't like this. Give me my... Because I kind of want to fit the Shadow Cloak in here. But this has to be adjacent to a friend for it to work. And we're not adjacent to a friend. So I think we just get rid of the cloak here. Yeah. I think we're going to go back to the way we were doing things, though. Which was this. I like the solar farm idea, but I don't know if there's anything we can really fit. I mean, if we burn often... you know what? There's an item in particular that I would really like. I think we get rid of this whole... There's no way we can fit Monitor Lizard on the board without some stupid nonsense going on. But I think we'll keep it Luceray for now. It's fun, Larry. It's a ton of fun. I don't think we beat Chili Charles. But I think we might be the Thug. And the Thug could have a really cool item that we could get. I would love to get. If we can get it. That's only if we can get it, though. Oh, we have charcoal on the board. I gotta get rid of charcoal. I got rid of the induction aegis. That's right. We're cooking not as fast because I accidentally got rid of a... Should have kept a friend that we had. But that's okay. We'll see if we can get something to fill this spot here. Kind of messed that up. We can do the gamma ray, I guess. Clubs! Poison, upgrade the core. Loot items. I don't think we sell this. Just get out of the way. I think we upgrade the core. Alright. Sells medium items. Gumballs, weapon. Is there a medium item that I want? I don't think there is, though. That's the problem. A weapon, maybe? Ah, yes, the rocket launcher. Perfect. Okay, I love the rocket launcher because it is a 3 times use item that gets more burn while the enemy has burn. It does double damage. So we have this next to the duct tape. It's just like the pulse rifle, but it doesn't have to be next to a friend, which means bye, pulse rifle. This is actually a better pulse rifle in my opinion. It takes 6 seconds to cast is the only thing instead of 4 seconds, but I just like the fact that it does double damage on enemies with burn. Small tool, small items. Dually items.
I missed you a lot.
Okay. I'm kind of tempted now to switch this in because this gets 3 times cast, but then charcoal wants to be... Oh, just when you use another friend. It doesn't have to be next to the friend. Oh. Okay. If we have exactly 1 friend, which we don't, reduce it in the core's cooldown, which would be nice. We already upgraded the core. First time you fall below half health each fight, shield equal to the total burn of your items, which actually isn't bad. Which might be pretty good if we get some good burn stacking done through the ignition core. I guess I kind of want to stick charcoal because charcoal has such a low cooldown. I think we stick them on the right because by the time we use the ignition core a couple times, it'll charge charcoal up a bit too. The only thing is we want Illusoray to be next to charcoal because of the 3 cast there. Kind of weird. Illusoray isn't something you normally get with Dooley. It's on a different. It's technically with a different character, but it's kind of fun that we got it on here, so I want to use it. Will it cook? Or will we get cooked? Well, if they have Monitor Lizard, we're probably cooked. Because Monitor Lizard is broken. If they don't have it, we might be okay. Although they have 72 shield on that. Goodness, so do they lose and that was their enchantment, or just get a random enchantment? Random enchantment's kind of crazy. We have way less health. I don't think we beat them here. Nah, they beat us. Dang. Thinking about joining another older game. Been really feeling those. That's fair, Larry. That's fair. This game's been a ton of fun so far. I've been having a good time with it. If anyone out there is interested and they have a computer that could probably play this, I think most computers probably could play this. If you're interested, let me know. I do have an extra key, technically. I have to figure out how to get it, but I should have another one somewhere. Get an item. Chocolate bars. Items. Well, we don't really have much health. I think we just get some chocolate bars. Chocolate bars give you max health. We do need some more max health, so we'll take some extra max health there. Non-weapon items, small non-weapon, or friend. I kind of want another friend.
As you free me, I will free others.
Do I want any of these friends, though? Not really. Not really at all. If you're interested, Larry, let me know. Chris Army Knife. Why would I want Chris Army Knife, though? Copper Ed. The only reason why I'm thinking about grabbing a friend is because if I have another friend, that could proc...
This
You know what?
one's strong. He'll keep
You know what? And then we can put charcoal over here. I don't know if this will do anything, but maybe. Robo Bouncer? Do we beat Robo Bouncer? Let's find out. If we don't beat Robo Bouncer, we've got to seriously rethink this board. But I think we could. God, I hope we can. We'll have to see. This is going to be tough. Just load a bunch of items there with the illusory. Nice. Truck's got a pretty good amount of extra burn now, too. We, like, just barely beat the Robo Bouncer there is the only thing. Oh, because our... Okay, they had an ability that lowered our duct tape. Oh, great. It's the laser pistol. You like roguelike? I love roguelikes. I love roguelikes. They're so much fun. One of my favorites. Why do I still get poison? I don't have any poison items. Quit offering extract. I think we just... Reduce... let's get some XP. Might as well. Hear that. Sell small items. Get a weapon. Sells tools. I think we go for small items. Maybe we get the Omega right here. Nope. Why would we? This is interesting. It has +1 multicast if it's adjacent to a friend, and it has +1 multicast if it's adjacent to a tool. Technically...
Tell everyone you got it here.
There's the cog, but we don't have the monitor lizard anymore, so we don't really need the cog anymore. An upgrade to the beta ray is actually pretty nice. We'll grab that. And the SMG is, or the Uzi, I should say, is a good activator. So we'll grab that too. Okay, so, oh, it's bronze though. Why'd I grab this? Never mind. It's a 2-second cooldown though. That's why it's really good for if you're using any cores. But it's a bronze. I don't want to use a bronze right now. So we could use soldering gun. It would be a 5-second cooldown that would get used 3 times if we literally just put it next to Chris Army Knife. Like, literally, that's all you have to do is just put it next to Chris Army Knife, because Chris Army Knife is a small friend weapon tool. And it's, you get an extra multicast if it's a friend, and another one if it's a tool. So, but I don't know if that's something I'd want to do. I don't want to put this in there. We got a lot of small items is the only thing. But, I mean, this is interesting. A lot of small items, too. Almost makes me wonder if I should just put Micro Dave in here somewhere. Gumballs, small weapon, weapons. Probably an upgrade, maybe, for this. I don't think there's another weapon that we really want. Now, Gold Uzi does a little bit more damage. Daddy do like the slow cooldown, but nah. Alright, we've reworked this board a whole ton. I don't know if this board is good. It could be trash. Part of me kind of wants to see if I could fit Solar Farm in here somehow. Because we do burn quite often with this multicast stuff now. So if we like got rid of the Illusoray, Charcoal, and the Beta Ray, and we put Solar Farm in here, I'm kind of thinking we could, because we burn a lot. We burn super often now that I think about it. Because before we didn't, but now that we have 2 items that have a 3 multicast, the question is, yeah, we have to keep Chris Army Knife in, because that counts as a weapon and a tool, which boosts soldering gun up. I unironically think this might cook. Or we might get cooked. We'll have to find out. I feel like most of the deck at this point. Nice, Larry. That's awesome. I have not played much Balatro, but I still love playing it. So, I'm sure I'll be playing it once the kid's born. Oh, this board's fun. Not. Charging the Solar Farm a bunch, though. Didn't win. Oof. We're in a tough spot. Alright, so when you are on your final stand, which is when you're right at the end, you get one last chance. We can get Fate's Legacy, Fate's Crossroads, or Fate's Bounty. The best option here is the enchantment location. There's a lot of different things you can get with enchantments. You could shield! There's some really good ones we kind of got a crap on, unfortunately. Was this getting used a lot? I feel like it was. So we shield every time this gets used. But this gets used, I think, more often. Now it shields every time it gets used, which is kind of cool. I didn't know there's anything else we could have done there. Like maybe one of our triple cast items, but this gets used a lot too, so. I honestly think this is a good board, though. I just don't know what I would use to make it cook better. Burn item? Where's the induction stage again? What's that? Not. Alright, I think we upgrade the solar farm here, honestly. Because then we get more regeneration. I still think this solar farm is going to cook at some point, but I don't know what I'm missing is the only thing. I guess we could get rid of the duct tape, maybe? And then, like, use another burn item, like charcoal, maybe? Or if we put charcoal on the other side, maybe, but we only have one friend now. So, like, literally, I guess Induction Aegis would have been nice there, but even still, I don't know if I would have liked it. Omega Ray would go really hard, but we haven't really seen it. I think we just go for a little chocolate bars, get some extra health. Boom, boom, boom. We missed out, but that's okay. We didn't spend any money on it. It was free. We could go for Elite Duelist, which would give has a chance of giving us a skill that gives our items lifesteal. But it's only our weapons, and we only have 2 weapons that don't do that much damage. Anyway, I think we can take on the Death Knight Reaper, though. I hope. God, I think we can. I don't even know anymore. This board's tough. I feel like I don't know how to use it properly. But I feel like the solar farm's getting used so often now that since we're burning constantly. The solar farm really is getting used the whole time. And we're at 104 regeneration, too. It's actually really good. I mean, we're doing okay. As long as stuff doesn't get frozen, we're actually doing alright. Mortal Coil, the weapon to the left of this gets lifesteal, but we're not really using. We don't really want to do that. So, goodbye. Still want the Omega Ray. I think the Omega Ray is what I want the most. Which isn't either of these, but it could be a small burn item. Nope. Plasma Grenade. Gain XP, then burn items have their cooldown reduced is actually really good at this point. Teacher skills with a high chance of upgrades. We don't really have any good skills. Let's see. Haste and charge skills. Give us a good one.
You can think yourself faster.
When you use a non-weapon item, a weapon gains haste for a second. Which this gets used quite a bit. And this doesn't count as a weapon either, the core. When you burn, haste the core. Oh, we burn all the time, too. This doesn't help me, right? Use large item, haste adjacent items. Nah, not really. Excuse me. I think we use the mixed message. This is tough. Mixed message means that a weapon gains haste, right? So it means that the multi-tool and the rocket launcher will both get haste, which means they'll get used faster. But the core getting used more often means that we'll burn more often, which means the solar farm should trigger more often. But an item having triple cast having haste as well is also, like, really good. Because we are using this 3 times. That means every time this soldering gun gets used, either of these will get used faster. And more items getting used faster. I think cooks the core. I think it's better. I think mixed message is better here. I think we're going to go for that. Are we winning this? I don't know. If we lose, we lose. I don't really think there's a better option. This slows all enemy items for 3 seconds, which is pretty good, but then we only use it once. If I had the Omega Ray, I think I'd be good here. I should have been looking for that, I think, earlier in the run, and I just never got it. The Omega Ray is like the incineration core here, where, like, if you use the core, it makes you do more burn. He has it on his side, actually, this one right here. Would have been nice to have in this build instead of, like, the duct tape, but it is what it is. So we get to go against the... He's actually cooking with the snail. I guess I should have gone with the snail. I'm dead. Am I winning? Larry, I've lost. That's okay, we still get a chest. Sometimes that's just how it is in this game. Alright. There's our board. They didn't do very well, but that's okay. That is alright. We also didn't get very many skills either. That was kind of another rough part. We stay where we are. Very cool. Yeah, we did something, I guess. We did okay there, though. Let me look at the chest here. Yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But the chests are, you get cosmetics in this game that give different things animations. So, that's all the chests are for, really. Woink. What do we get? You can get skins and stuff too, and you get some of the currency in the game, which you use to like. I think you can use it to buy stuff, but I just use it to play ranked. Get the rowboat animation. Cool. You can get other stuff too to customize like your character, and there's like I said, there's like skins and stuff you can get too. So, all right, I'm gonna play another game here. Give me a second here though. I'm gonna go refill my drink and go to the bathroom and stuff. You all are fantastic. If you haven't liked the stream, make sure you do. Appreciate the 9 likes. Y'all are awesome. Sorry that this is on normal latency. It's on me. But I will be right back. So you guys have a good time while I go to the bathroom. But I will be right back. I haven't used this screen in a minute. I'll be right back. Oh, it's not even... Hold on, let me make sure it's like actually like set properly. Heck yeah. All right. I'll be right back. Let me play an ad too. You think it's before jury duty? All right. Lovely people. I'm back. If anyone's out there. If I don't got me, I know me got me. All right, I'm back. I'm sure this game is like super boring to some of you guys. I don't blame you. But I love it. So, I think we'll go back and do some more dueling. I kind of want to show you guys how the monitor lizard cooks. If we can get a build going with that. Need the friend core though. Workshop. Friend core! Alright, the commanding core. Whenever a friend gets used, this gets used. And you haste your other friends 1 second when it gets used. Let's go look at items. Hopefully we get a friend. Didn't get a friend. Reroll for another friend maybe. Hey, first aid. Okay, now we are starting to cook. I honestly think I'm gonna grab duct tape too. Just because we need like something for just to stay alive. And then I almost want to do Viper. Viper I think might mess us up. I think we actually beat Kyber Drone here, so we're gonna go against the bee here. The bees. So what we're doing here is we're mainly just trying to survive until the sandstorm starts. Been enjoying it, just hard to lurk because I've been cleaning up the house for my parents getting home. Nice, Galooper. So there you go. That's fair. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Galooper. I think it's a ton of fun. There's this one guy, I mentioned Mr. Fruit to you guys before. I love Mr. Fruit. He's a ton of fun. He streams these pretty often, and he puts them on his one channel where he has like uncut videos of him playing the game. I love it. I'll watch those things from start to finish, just because I think it's fun how he analyzes the board and how he figures out how to win and stuff. So, okay, we got the stinger. Probably won't use that. I think we go for the chest. Get some golden XP. Skills. Let's go for small and medium items. We kind of need... That's actually kind of nuts. That's actually kind of crazy. Already a silver first aid is kind of crazy. Do Do we take the Omega Ray here just cuz? We're not going to use the Stinger.
Says I have to trade even when I don't care.
I don't think we reroll. I'd play when I need to chill out. Oh, yeah, it's really nice. The LEDs are kind of neat. Right now, all we're doing is healing and armoring. You know what? I think we just to try to win this first fight here, I think we grab this Omega Ray and try it out. We'll keep duct tape in our back pocket, though. First Aiden is really, really good in a build like this because it hastes and it gets used very often. And it heals. So it's really nice. But yeah. That means whenever we use the core, it means the Ray here should get used pretty often, but we'll see. He does, like, oh man, the fact that he got force field and with the armor core this early is nuts. It's very rude because we don't do much damage to begin with here. So he'll probably beat us, but losing day one is a pretty common occurrence. It's not really the end of the world or anything. He got super lucky. He rolled his mind out there. The fact that he got force field and armored core together for day one is insane. Burn items have their cooldowns reduced. Get 3 loot items. Kind of want to get a friend just to see what kind of random friend we get here. Chem snail, alright. We're not really slowing though. We didn't buy LEDs. We could have, but I don't like buying silver LEDs. We do slow with the duct tape though. So we can do this for now. We can go to the jungle, which will get some more money. More money is not a bad thing. Or it just gets experience, which we need anyway. Abandoned chests, non-weapon items. Technically, friends are non-weapon items. Micro Dave, Wallace. I don't know, these are that great. An upgrade to duct tape.
I can feel our energy.
That's really good.
Resonating.
And I think we put this here. And then we could snag Walter Cooler, but like how often am I using Walter Cooler? I'm not using this for Mega Ray, by the way. I bought that just for show. I don't think we need Walter Cooler. I don't know who we beat right now. We might beat 10 City Mayor just because we poison. But we don't poison that often. Well, maybe we do. So let's see. Because we haste somewhat often. Now that we have 2 friends, we haste a little more often than we used to. So maybe Chem Snail will kind of pop off. We'll see. Because the duct tape pops off with Chem Snail as well. So as you can see, poison does damage through shield, so even though he's shielding up right now, it doesn't matter because we do quite a bit of poison. Not a lot of poison, but some poison. Monitor Lizard is definitely a lot better with this because it works with First Aiden as well. Because First Aiden hastes. So. Augmented Armory is weaponry is really good if we were using a weapon right now, but we're not. But there are friends that are considered weapons, and we could get them. So. That is crazy. Gold duct tape on day 2 is nuts. So we'll take that. And I think we'll just keep going here. We can grab weapon skills. We don't use any weapons right now. Or Curio. I don't have any money for Curio, but I'll do Curio. Curio is fun because he can give you stuff that will upgrade your items too. This doesn't do anything for us. When you slow, deal 3 damage. We don't really slow that often. When you sell this, okay, we do want to slow. Your leftmost slow item gains +1 slow. It's actually not bad. We can put that on duct tape. Oh, we don't also want to put it on LEDs though if we ever happen to find LEDs. That's all our money though. That's okay. Upgrade our leftmost bronze tier. We could upgrade the core. Get another random friend. Okay, we can just upgrade the core. S4R, welcome on in. How's it going? Upgrade your leftmost bronze tier item. We could upgrade Chem Snail. I think that just upgrades its poison though. We could just get another random friend, which isn't a bad idea either, honestly, since we don't have money. But there's a chance we get a friend that doesn't do much for us. I think we just upgrade the core. Yeah. Oh, that happens. It's okay. It'll boot us back into the same spot. That part's nice. Sometimes this happens, but I guess maybe we shouldn't have done that. Maybe the game thinks that's a bad idea. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe I should be doing something else. Okay, no, we're good. Cool. We could keep this on the board for now. Deal 21 damage. Slow 2 items for 3 seconds every 7 seconds. When you sell this, your slow item gets slow, but whatever. It does slow items, which does help Ken Snail out. So screw it. we'll just use it. We'll just use it. You know, there's nothing wrong with using it.
Not to squabble.
I mean, we could sell it, but why not? We'll use it. Okay, so she does have the rifle, which does a fair amount of damage, but I think we might out-shield it here in a second. And we'll do a ton of poison to her here in a minute, so she won't actually... She scales, though, with what she's got, but we shield pretty often, though, is the only thing. We shield and heal pretty often. I think we got it. We're stacking an okay amount of poison, but not a crazy amount. Loops, brother, I'm in your DMs, Larry says. Galooper, pay attention to Larry. He's very needy. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Silver tier skills, which would be cool if we had money, but we don't really have money. I don't think there's a large item we really want. There's like one large friend who's like, okay.
I teach, you learn. Good team.
We don't have exactly one friend, and we will never have exactly one friend. If you have exactly one weapon, your shield items get shield, and your shield items have shield equal to your level. These all suck. We might at some point have exactly one weapon though. Wow. I'm crazy, Larry, I know. These all suck. I think I just skip out on it for now. I don't want to waste the money.
But I'll be here when it is.
Small shield item, mountain pass, or small items. We really need money. And we could, I don't know, day 3 though, are we winning a fight? I think we just go for the 5 gold. We need money. And then I think maybe, oh man, I don't even know if we beat the Rogue Scrapper right now. I think we just go for the Dabbling Apprentice. Losing a fight is way worse than, like, almost winning a fight but not winning it, because you miss out on a ton of experience, so. This bludgeon actually is kind of popping off just because it slows items. And it gives the snail a free charge. Actually not bad. I mean, the snail is like the opposite of the monitor lizard, which is kind of funny. Because the monitor lizard is based on haste, which is what we really want as a lizard. Bottled lightning. Yeah, neat. I don't think we'll use it. Deals 75 damage and burns for 6, and you can only use it once. It counts as a weapon. We'll keep it for now. So we got spare change, bronze tier skills, medium and large items. Could get the lizard.
I mean, well,
There's the lizard.
I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
There's the lizard. Alright, so we got the lizard. So the lizard's really good. I think we... So we want to use the snail too.
Don't you have anything smaller?
Because the more friends we use, the more the companion core gets used, which means the more we haste, which activates the monitor lizard. So I don't know. We will level up before. When you freeze, this gains poison. We don't really gain freeze though. I don't really want that. Small and medium items might cook if we can get like LEDs maybe. Altar cooler is kind of a bore, kind of a snore. We will have room for Armadillo. You know, you know what? We'll use Armadillo because we actually shield a fair amount. So we can upgrade, we can get poison. I think your burn items have their cooldowns reduced by 3%. You know, I honestly think we do extract, or do we upgrade? I think we upgrade because that gives us more haste. I should proc on this. Yeah. Let's upgrade the lizard. I think this is our board. Oh, we can put other stuff on. We can put the Armadillo on here too. Alright, so the reason why it wasn't our DMs, it was supposed to be, but instead it was a channel we basically are the only two. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so the reasoning behind Armadillo actually kind of cooking in this build is because Armadillo, every time we shield, he charges 2 seconds. We shield technically every 3 seconds and every time the companion core gets used, which is often. So you put these two together. If we're shielding often, Armadillo is getting charged, which means it's doing damage relatively often. I don't know if it's like crazy often, but
I may be young for a captain,
you know,
but I've seen my share of storms.
it actually might get used sort of often here. We'll see. Now she does have. Actually, we gotta cook, I think, here. She didn't really haste. We just have to hope the poison gets to her faster. Well, actually, I think we're good. You see how often the monitor lizard is popping off here? Because we haste, like, constantly. Whenever the lizard itself gets used, it hastes, which means it poisons as well. So right now, we're seeing the early start of it, but we can make this even crazier. I don't know why I didn't know this wasn't there. Fair. It happens. Oh, bronze tier junk items. Okay, we can't get poison items in here. We didn't get a single poison item. We did get some other stuff, though. So we got feather, which can reduce cooldowns. We got... trying to see what else we got. Coconut, chocolate bar. Shield items gain shield. Which we don't really need. And we don't really have the money to re-roll, so... we was hoping for poison stuff there, but we didn't get it. But the feather's cool. It reduces all our items' cooldowns by 2%. Which is pretty good. Teach a skill with a high chance of upgrades. We only have one skill. We can work at the docks to get some coin and get a weapon. We're gonna get some coin here. We can go for gold, tool, or shield item. I think we go for 2 gold and a tool. I'm trying to think if there's many friends out of either of these. There is a friend that's a weapon. There's a couple friends that are weapons that are pretty good. Like Armadillo is one of them. We could get lucky and get an upgrade on the Armadillo. 2 gold and a shield item would be kind of nuts too. Alright, we got when you heal, this gains 6 damage for the fight. That's neat, I guess, but I'm not using it. Boink. Boiler Room Brawler, Blood Refraider, or Flame Juggler. We need money. So I think we just go against the Juggler because we need the cash. I think we can beat him. I think we beat him pretty well, actually. Because we heal relatively fast, hopefully. Hopefully we heal fast. Hopefully we heal fast enough. If you can survive his initial burn, then you're good. He only has one item outside of the magma cores that he uses right at the beginning of the fight. So if you can survive the magma cores right away, then you're fine. Alright. There's some good synergy here with this build, honestly. It's not too bad. It's the magma core. We'll sell that for more money. Cool. We can go to the Artisan Dunes, which just enhances our weapons, kind of. Which doesn't really help too much. Well, I think I can enhance our poison items, too, actually, now I think about it. Doesn't it? Isn't that an option? I think I can upgrade our poison items. Your leftmost poison item gains poison, yeah. And we can use money to double the effect. So we can have it do more poison. So I think we do that, and then we give it 2 poison. Alright, 2 cinders, friends cooldown. Probably the friend cooldown. Or we upgrade the core again. Let's upgrade the core again. Upgrading the core means the haste is faster, is laster longing. We don't probably need to upgrade it past this, though, I don't think. I can't talk. We can get chocolate bars, we can get some silver tier items. I think we go for silver tier items here. Gamma Ray! Oh my gosh, our first aid and upgrade is insane. Oh my gosh, we're cooking. Oh my gosh, we're doing so well. Okay, so the reason why I grabbed Gamma Ray is because when you use the core or another ray, your poison items gain poison for the fight. We could switch this out for the duct tape. The only thing is, Armadillo and duct tape are kind of like, they're just pogging right now. So I think we keep them. I like Chem Snail because it also works with duct tape, but if we get something else that's better than, like another friend that's better than Armadillo, we switch it out. Like, preferably like 2 more friends, like 2 small friends that would fit here instead. Or fit somewhere on the board, and then we go to duct tape, and we'll use Gamma Ray instead. But for now, I think this build still cooks. I still think we use it for now. We kind of want to look for skills at some point here soon, too. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But we want more friends. But the fact that we have a gold first aid on day 4 is kind of nuts. They have a fiery cutlass. They have a fiery cutlass? They got lucky on the fiery cutlass. That's actually kind of crazy. But yeah, I think the more friends you have, the more haste you technically do, which means the more you poison. So we want more small friends. But we still cook. We're still doing great. You can see that we're all pretty much perma-hasted. The green numbers that you see with the seconds on the top of the image there means that's how much haste they have for how long. And they had tons of haste. So that's why I don't think we really need to worry about upgrading this again. But all right, we could get health toughness and shield items, which I don't really think would give us anything we really want, unless Armadillo technically is one of those, which maybe it is. Work at the docks, earn some coin, or get an item. I think we work at the docks. Nah. There's a chance that if we get an item, we'll work at the docks to get some coin, because we'll get 2 gold, and then like, I guess we can go for a shield item, then maybe we'll get something we already have, like the Armadillo. Oh, we got a bushel. Huh. That's kind of funny. That's not really good with what we're doing, but that's funny that we got it. Non-weapon items, which might be pretty good. Temporary boost, we'll do that. The haste has eyes. Alright, so we got cool LEDs. With their bronze. Gold Ice 9000 is kind of wild, but I don't think that's helpful at all. I mean, technically we could use that instead of Armadillo. I'm not grabbing bronze LEDs. If we see them silver, I'll grab them, but these aren't good. Alright.
Ready to accept the light.
Mod Squad, Infernal Envoy, or Sabretooth. Mod Squad. We could get the Uzi. I actually wouldn't mind any of the friends. There's a ton of friends here, too, that we could get. Like Bomb Squad would be really good. Bomb Squad would be really good if we get Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad, and then we get rid of the Armadillo and the duct tape at some point, maybe? Bomb Squad's just really good for using a ton of friends. Look how much poison. 194 poison. And we cannot be destroyed. We're shielding a ton, too, and healing. Charcoal's okay, but it doesn't get used as often as I would like it to be used. Bird items have cooldown reduced. Upgrade silver leftmost silver tier. I think we do that. And we do that with the Monitor Lizard, probably. Just to give it more poison. It just gives it more poison. I don't think it has anything else too crazy. Yeah. But more poison's good. Curio again. Oh, and skills. Massive plays. Massive plays. That's right. Skills would be kind of good. Because... I mean, there's a chance we get nothing. Let's just do skills. Skills are important. As much as I'd like to do Curio, look at that. Leftmost poison item has +4 poison. That's pretty good. When you use your rightmost item, you slow an item for a second. Okay, hold on. I'm seeing the vision. Maybe Chem Snail is actually popping off more than we thought it was. If we do this, technically First Aiden goes off every 3 seconds, right? If First Aiden is popping off every 3 seconds, that means we're slowing an item every 3 seconds. Which means every 3 seconds we are charging the Chem Snail every 3 seconds. Or an extra 3 seconds every 3 seconds. So that means the Chem Snail is effectively on like a 2 second cooldown because we're using this thing every time. Oh. I didn't think Chem Snail would be cooking, but Chem Snail is kind of cooking now all of a sudden. I still think we keep Armadillo in. Charcoal is okay, but 8 seconds is such a long time. Even with the haste, it's 4 seconds and still. It takes forever to get used. But it does scale. I just need another friend for it to be worth it. I mean, we could pair it with the Gamma Ray. But I think we're fine with what we got here. Small weapon. I think we just get a small weapon for free here. So we can sell it for money. Alpha Ray would go off if I was trying to do a weapon build, but I don't think I am. So we'll get rid of it. I'd rather, like the Gamma, like, you want the rays together, but, like, in a friend build, you kind of want more friends than rays. I think this pops off. I think this cooks really hard, but we'll see. I don't know what else I would put in the rightmost spot. Maybe the core would get used more often, but I feel like First Aiden, it, like, the type of dude to leave Armadillo in. Armadillo kind of cooks, though. You know? I mean, the fact that we're slowing every 3 seconds, too, is crazy. I mean, we're stacking so much poison here off of both Chem Snail and the Monitor Lizard right now. It's actually kind of crazy. That's nuts. That's kind of crazy. That's actually kind of nuts. I don't know if we leave Armadillo in, though. Does it matter though? I mean, we're already poisoning a ton. We don't really need to scale poison, do we? Not really. We could get a haste item, which might be Pog. Medium items wouldn't be as Pog unless we get like an upgrade, which we could get an upgrade for Chem Snail or Shotgun. Let's just get a free haste item. We need the money anyway. Oh, Beta Ray. I will keep the Beta Ray for now, I guess. Well, am I even doing a Ray build at this point? No, I want friends. Don't we all? Let's just go to Quicksil. Maybe she'll have some upgrades or small friends we want. The GPU isn't terrible because it hastes every 4 seconds, which procs Monitor Lizard. That was a bunch of garbage. Do I beat Lone Shark here? Look, okay, you know what? We're gonna go against Lone Shark, and if I beat Lone Shark, then I know this build is cooking. But if we don't, then I know I need to adjust some stuff. Because Lone Shark's pretty good. That is a crazy amount of poison right now, too. This early. 252 poison. We don't even have, like we need, like, upgrades to add more poison to Monitor Lizard and stuff, but once we get that, we'll be cooking. Poison, that's what we need. So that's what we want to grab now. We don't need to upgrade the core at all. We actually want to grab poison, because now that it's silver, it actually does, like, way more poison. So we want to put that on the Monitor Lizard. So we can put the Monitor Lizard over here. When you sell this, your leftmost item gets +2 poison. It's at +9 now. So every time we haste, which is a lot, we poison for 9. And we want to upgrade that more. In order to upgrade that more, we're going to go to Curio. Curio might also have some poison items in here. He doesn't. Curio, the kind of guy, does not have what I want. We can grab this old sword.
That's been sitting there
We grab this feather.
waiting for you.
We grab the scrap. Grab this magnifying glass. I don't really care about crit chance.
See that find on
We can grab Sharpie Stone.
while you're doing your
Reroll. Give me poison.
bazaar.
That's fine. Reduce items cooldowns by 1% is kind of good. Leftmost item extra slow is really good. Isn't that what these both do? Oh my god, hold on.
Waiting for you.
This sells for 1 item for 5 seconds now every 6. That's actually kind of nuts. Bam, 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 bam. Curio's actually really good in my opinion. I think people sleep on him, kind of.
Everything.
Or maybe they don't. I don't know. Maybe people love Curio. I love Curio just because of all the fun little stuff he does when you sell things. Our duct tape is slow on for 6 seconds now. That's actually kind of crazy. It only only happens every 5.7 seconds, but we could fight a duel, which would get us which would actually it's kind of not a bad idea because fighting a monster right now would get us some more money and XP, which is nice. Should we fight the monster? I think we beat any monster we fight right now. I'm not gonna lie. We also slow so often now too. It's kind of nuts. 287. Wow, that's crazy. Because First Aiden literally procs a charge of Chem Snail and it procs for the Monitor Lizard as well. It technically procs both of these now, which is kind of nuts because First Aiden's super quick. We got a grenade. Don't need that. Oink. I think we win this easily. I think now we have to focus on like upgrading what we have. I think what we have is good. I think we just keep it. Honestly. Okay, he's got another Monitor Lizard. Now, how often does he haste, though? He doesn't haste as often as I do, does he? Probably not. No, we built poison pretty similarly, but I'm doing other... Well, he's shielding a ton, too. He beat me. That's crazy. He's cooking with Race Car right now. Race Car gets charged every 2 seconds when you haste. Probably better than Chem Snail right now, actually. But we have to get it at a high enough, like, upgrade that I'd be okay with it. Maybe we get it in medium items here. Get a small friend. We don't really want a small friend. Well, we kind of do to get rid of Armadillo, because we don't really need Armadillo. But Armadillo is nice. But we could get, like, an upgrade for a small friend, too. Let's just do medium items and see if we get any upgrades here.
I'm pretty laid back.
There's Race Car, but it's bronze. Disgusting. I like Chlorance, but I don't think Chlorance is that great. When you use a friend that gains 10 damage for the fight, it's pretty good. But I like the fact that like when we do certain things, it charges certain things here, and this doesn't really get charged. This does, the Race Carl does. I just hate that he's bronze. Why have we gotta make him bronze? Okay, these all suck too. When this is hasted, it gains burn. It's never getting hasted, it's not a friend. I kind of like... The balloon bot's interesting to me because when you use the weapon to the right of this, which could be Armadillo, it gains 10 shield for the fight. And if we're shielding with Armadillo... You know what? I've never used the balloon bot before. I'm going to use balloon bot.
To your door.
Chem Snail, I mean, it gets charged when we slow, but that's only every 6 seconds. Oh, no, because this... Man. I don't know. We'll try it out. Get a friend, a random friend. Get some chocolate bars. Give me a random friend. It's the Bellalista, which is actually pretty cracked. What level is it? It's silver. Give me poison. Stack poison on the monitor lizard. Bam, bam. When you haste, it gains damage. When this gains haste, you charge it a second. And you haste with the companion core. So kind of the idea behind this is use this instead. Instead of the Armadillo, just because we're hasting more often than we're slowing. Or than we're shielding, I should say. Kind of, sort of. And then I think we still keep this duct tape in. Because Bellalista is just better than Armadillo, in my opinion. It's an 8-second cooldown, but, you know, when you haste, it charges. When this gains haste, it charges, which it gains haste pretty often through the core. We can beat Shock Trooper. And it scales. Armadillo doesn't scale, Bellalista does. So... Scaling just means the numbers go up. We like it when the numbers go up. God, that's such poison. God, it's a crazy amount of poison. 390. I don't think we worry about the snail. I like the snail, but... Oh, the snail. He only uses that once, though. Curio, give me poison, please. I'm begging you. Okay, you did give me some poison. You gave me hot springs too. Yeah, upgrade some poison. Get rid of that too. I honestly think we get rid of Chem Snail. As much as I like the idea behind it, like it being used, it charging very often, I don't think it really cooks as much as I'd like it to. That's the only thing. Like, Monitor Lizard already poisons a ton. So there's really not much of a reason to have it in there, is the only thing. I'm by bananas. I'm by the hot springs. Bam, bam. This gains haste. It also gains crit chance, but it's not a friend. Okay, no poison again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. When you sell a small item, this gains shield. A little late to be finding that. Chocolate bar. Makeshift barricade makes the slow on the banana go nuts. Now the slow on this banana is for 7 seconds, which is crazy. And then I think that's all we do for now. For Curio, weapon skills might kind of cook now that we do have Bellalista as like a decent weapon. We don't have a large item. When you shield, your weapons gain damage for the fight, which we do shield kind of often. When you crit, your weapons gain damage. We don't really crit. This is pretty good. When you shield your weapons gaining damage is actually pretty good. Because this is already gaining damage as often as we use it. I think this is it. I'm tempted. I am tempted to throw Chem Snail in because we do slow quite a bit. Which means we're using... Wait, how do we... When you shield, your weapons gain damage, but... Okay. I don't know. We'll see. This might cook. This might not cook. I don't know if this is enough poison or not. We'll see. It feels like it's a lot of poison. But who knows? Who knows? This person's also using the companion core, but they only have 2 companions. They don't have very many companions. You'll see it kind of lags a little bit too as it does all the damage calcs and stuff. Because there's quite a bit going on. I think we win this though. They have a ton of poison on them already, so. 432 poison's crazy. Our Bellalista was kind of high there too, with as much damage as it was doing. Not a bad amount of damage at all. We'll see if we switch any of this stuff out as we go here. Chocolate bars, small burn. I think we just do chocolate bars so we get some extra health. Well, there's not really... Like, the store could suck. So, the chance the store sucks is, like, high enough. Oh, I forgot if we smell... I forgot we have this. Oh, wait. Oh, I should be selling small items. Hold on. Well, I've been ignoring that. Cooldown. Friends have the cooldown reduced. 3 stitches of coconut. I think we do 2 sharpening stones. Because when we sell those, that'll also give an extra bonus to the thing. Oh, okay. So I don't think we use Armadillo anymore. I like the idea behind Armadillo, but the fact that it's bronze is kind of meh. And I think we say goodbye to Chem Snail, too. I'm going to be honest. Because I don't see us using... Well, I'll think about it. You know what? We'll sell Chem Snail, because we could get it at a higher level if we sell it now, I think. Same with charcoal. I don't think we're using charcoal. And, you know, I don't think we're using this potion either. Alright, that gives us some extra cash. Skills. Skills aren't too bad. Oh, we can upgrade. 6 damage for the fight anytime we shield. We shield pretty often. We get slow for longer whenever we use first aid, which is pretty good, too. The first time you haste, you freeze an item for 3 seconds is pretty good, too. Oh, these are all really good. I think we get the quick freeze here, just so we can start freezing people when we haste, since we haste pretty quickly. And freezing, if you freeze the right item, it could be big. Like, it could help you win, like, super easily, depending on which item you freeze. As you can see, Bellista goes crazy with friend core builds because you haste. A big part of Bellista build, I won with Bellista last night. If you can get like a metronome with Bellista, you're popping off. I would probably use that instead of the duct tape, honestly, just because we would haste more often. A gold pulse rifle. Pulse rifle is good with every core except companion core, just because of how it works. And a gold one's kind of, it just increases the damage, doesn't really do much else. Crit skills are not, like, if I was consistently building crit, then maybe. And there are some skills that are like, if you do this, you get more crit damage. So maybe we do that. Not gonna lie, Pidgeot's full art EX might be the nicest looking one. I like it. It's pretty cool. Oh, wait, the full art EX? I'd have to be reminded of how that looks. I don't remember what that looks like. This could be anything in the Bazaar. But I don't think there's anything that'd be, like, wild. I love the Gamba. Nah, we go for the crit skills, I think. We need skills. And one of these could be nice. Your non-weapons have a 6% crit chance. You don't use a large item. Your items have +1 crit chance per weapon we have. Right, most items have 50% crit chance. So I think we just do this. Non-weapon items have 6% crit chance, which means they could double what they do 6% of the time. It's something, I guess. Aerodrome. We can travel anywhere. This is really good because we could travel to somewhere that could enchant an item. And enchantments are broken. If we get a good one. Oh, Strata Figure is good too because it gives us a ton of XP. We don't want to reroll. How many more times do I want to reroll? Like 4 more times, maybe? 1, 2, 3. If I go to this next one, though, and it's not something good, I'm going to be sad. Because skills is pretty good. We could get another skill that could really turn the tables here. Nah, we'll get skills. I know, I can't but too much here. Oh! Your slowest poison item has +5 poison, and we only have 1 poison item. If you have exactly 1 weapon, which we do, we slow an item for 3 seconds. Okay, do we bring the snail back? I kind of feel like this means we bring the snail back. Right? Am I crazy? Because we have exactly 1 weapon. Nothing else here is considered a weapon. I think we're bringing the snail back. I sold the snail. That's okay. That's still really good. Slowing an item for 3 seconds is really good. We slow a ton with our build right now. Duct tape slows a fair amount. Bellista slows every time we use it now, which is pretty crazy. They have the weather glass? Oh, no. We might be cooked here, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Weather glass goes kind of hard. It's lagging a ton. It's doing like so much damage calc right now. It's like, oh, oh no. Oh man. man. Dang. He lucked out with the weather glass. Weather glass is not an item for Dooley, so that means he got lucky at some point and the game gave him a weather glass. What a swell fellow that guy is. I think we increase sharpening stone just to increase Ballista a little bit more. What a fool. I don't think I like the balloon boy here. We need some like smaller friends.
People
What do we got?
profit 10.
Crypto. That's way too high to be buying crypto at though. 16. Is it? Oh, it's between any item 0 and 40. Oh, we can make some good money on that then. Sure. Why not?
I get it.
We can make some good money on that.
Enjoy your purchase.
We can make good money. Uzi doesn't help us. Wallace doesn't really help us that much, honestly. Tools, chocolate bars, get a small friend. Go ahead and give me a small friend. Gold Wallace is a different story, though. 20. Nope, it can be more. Now, hear me out. Elite Duelist has a skill that gives our weapons lifesteal, and they could give Ballista lifesteal,
You must think very
which would be really good. That's only if we can get the skill, and it's a diamond skill, which means we have a really low chance of getting it. But I'm built different, and I think we can get it done. We poison so much the game lags out a bunch because of how much poison we do. It's pretty wild. Oh man, mostly just because of my computer. I don't like the craziest computer or anything. Still here, just zone out to the max. Heck yeah, Larry. That's fair. Zone out as much as you want. I appreciate y'all that are out there lurking. I think it's just you and Galooper, Larry. But I appreciate y'all that are here. If anyone else is here, let me know. I appreciate whoever's here. Ah! Not the skill I wanted. Doesn't do anything for me. I wanted the other skill. I don't even make money on that. 18? Come on, crypto. Gotta be checking that crypto. Can get a random slow item, which we could get the snail back. And if we got the snail back, I would be a happy boy. I'm just saying. Medium items could get the snail back there too. Let's see if we can get the snail back. It was bronze though. That's why we sold it. Like if we could get a gold snail, the snail's back.
I used to offer
PETA, PETA, the snail is here. Okay, so the thought process behind the snail being good is because we slow all the time. This charges more often, which means this gets used more often, and more haste means more damage for the ballista as well. This is neat, and it kind of scales. It kind of scales Ballista a little bit, but we don't shield that often with it. I mean, 4 seconds is fine, but it doesn't scale that well. I think it's why 34. Is this a 34 on the crypto? I'm selling that. Selling that. Okay, we got the snail back. PETA, the snail is here. Sell small and large items. We don't really need any small or large items, honestly. And then we go here. We pay for the extra bonus, and then we give the monitor lizard 2 more poison, I guess.
every item finds its buyer.
That needs to be reworked, because there are monster loot items that give like 4 on their own poison, like the gold ones. And this late in the game, like 2 + 2 poison is not that much. It really should be like, if I'm paying 5 gold, I should be getting like +4 or even like +6 poison on that, in my opinion. Okay, this guy is on his last stand, so he's got an enchantment somewhere on something, so he might be cooking. We'll see. But I think we cook harder. I hope we cook harder. I really don't know. Oh, he's got emergency shield. That's okay. We poison. That's okay. We're more about poison.
no hard feelings, right?
I didn't even think about... Oh, he's got crit chance on the force field. So the game literally gave him force field at some point because Pig doesn't get force field normally. And then he also had emergency shield. And Pig has a ton of abilities that let him get more max health. An emergency shield, or not emergency shield, I forget what that skill is called. But there's a skill where it's like it will give you shield based on 20% of your max health. Pig can get a ton of max health. The guy had to look out. Not even day 10. Just give me a random enchantment. An item cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed. That's actually pretty good. I think we put that on our core because the core is kind of the biggest part of the whole build. And if it can be frozen or slowed or destroyed, that's really good. So I think that's what we do. Make sure the core stays perfect. All right, we can upgrade our leftmost item. What do I upgrade though? I kind of want to upgrade Bellista because it scales better when it's upgraded. Now it gains 20 damage instead of 10 damage when it gains haste. So now it gains even more damage. So we'll do that. Friend items we don't really need. We'll do snack time. It gives us a bunch of extra health. Haste, slow, and cool items might be pretty good. We could get metronome, which honestly would be better than duct tape at this point, in my opinion. Sells medium items. I think we go for this and hope and pray. No, this is not what I wanted. Chrono Barrier kind of cooks, but not with what we're doing. Enemy cooldowns are increased by 2 seconds. Oh, that's really good. You shield for 100 every 6 seconds is actually really good too, but we don't really do a whole lot with this. Like if we had a different core, this would be really good, but we don't. The GPU is okay. Oh, we want the duct tape though, because that slows every 6 seconds, which charges the chem snail too, I guess. Do we beat Awakened District here? Yeah, sure, why not? Sure. Don't forget the Bev. Never. Yeah, freeze. Let my minions grow. Come on. Keep going. Keep cooking. Come on, keep cooking. Come on, keep cooking. Yeah. 936 poisons. Crazy. That's pretty nuts. That's pretty crazy. Skyscraper or space scraper. Shield equal to 2 times the value of your items. Our items are very cheap, so we'll just sell that and get 12 gold. I got a tool, cinders. I think we just do sharpening to stone, I guess. Yeah, just upgrade build this a little bit more. Sells enchanted items. We could get something crazy here. We could get a friend we already have that has like a crazy enchantment.
But this place is nice.
Ooh, lifesteal 3 seconds obsidian missiles. It's kind of nuts though. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, so the reason why this cooks is because it is a friend that gets used twice. That is actually nuts. I think we grab her for sure. Oh, I can only buy one thing from there? Really? What? I should have been able to re-roll there, but okay. She's a friend. And she has lifesteal. And when you use the core, you reload it. So if you're afraid of using it too often. So I think we do this. Because he has a damage buff because of... I mean, this means essentially it'll be going off every 1.5 seconds. Twice. Which I think is better than Chem Snail. Starting our next fight with 1200 shield would be crazy too. That would give us some extra bonus. We could get more health though, which would also give first aid more. Because we can give first aid more heals and get more max health. Yeah. Okay, I think this is our strongest board because this multicasting twice and having lifesteal every like 1.5 seconds is really good. Hopefully we win. I don't know. We'll see. It's every 3 seconds too on the cooldown. Like every 3 seconds we get that is really good, especially for the friend core. Having a friend that we use that often. Every 3 seconds is really good. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at the poison we're building right now. But did we out-poison the burn, though? Did we win there or did we lose? Did we win or did we lose? We won. We barely won. His burn was popping off, but our poison was popping off faster. That was close. We're just trying to get 7 wins right now. I think we're still... I don't think I have... Oh, no, that's right. We did do the... last stand here. I don't know if we win much more of this. It was gonna be close. Small and large items doesn't really help. We'll do chocolate bars. We need max health, so we'll do gold tier chocolate. We'll pay for extra chocolate bars, might as well. I'm selling the chem snail again. Every time we come back to it, I'm like, nah. Gain regeneration equal to your level. Oh, we need skills. We need some crazy skills now. None of these are crazy. Your large. We don't have any large burn items. We don't have any small weapons. Come on, give me something good, please. Okay, this thing's okay. Your right mouse poison item has more poison. Our shield has more shield. Crit chance, or now every time we use first aid, we slow down for 2 seconds. That's actually pretty good. Oh, do I beat Void Colossus here? Maybe. Sure. I don't know if we build Void Colossus here. Void Colossus is pretty good because it can destroy items and stuff. But I think we can do enough before it destroys anything too bad. Okay, that's fine. Also, he has a ton of poison on him, so even if he destroys like the rest of the board, he should be okay. As much poison as he has on him. Beautiful. Beautiful. You gotta love it. I have the Colossus. Destroy an enemy item for the fight. When using an adjacent item, you charge this 1 second. I don't think we use that in this build, but like this actually would cook kind of hard in like a critical core build. Or not a critical core build, but like a core build. If it was just the core, this actually would cook pretty hard. We get 50 gold from it. Scrap. Value. Coconut. We don't do cinder. Could do... Let's just reduce the cooldown on friends for 3%. That's actually not too bad. Max health's not too bad either because... Yeah, let's just do max health. Go to your skills. Come on, give me something good. Please give me something good here.
I am just a man who was.
First time you fall below half health, we get 20% shield. When you use a vehicle, your items gain crit chance. The first 5 times, use your right mouse item, which happens often. You freeze 1 item for 1 second. I wonder, like, technically Miss Isles is better now, isn't it, than First Aiden is, just because it gets used twice. I didn't even think about that. Technically, this cooks more now in that spot than it does in a different spot. It just frees 1 item for 1 second, though. That's it. That's not that much at all. I mean, maybe, but... I kind of like backup defenses more. I think we just do backup defenses. I don't think it's that great of a skill, but we'll see. Alright, come on. We just need 7 wins. If we can just get 7 wins here, that's all I want. I just want 7 wins. If you can give me 7 wins here, that'd be fantastic. Please and thank you. I just want 7 wins. If we can just win this, that'd be great. Oh, he's got a ton of poison skills. This is going to be rough, guys. This is going to be rough. I don't know if we build poison faster than he does. I mean, maybe we do. I doubt it, though. We have more max health, though. And we're doing, like, other damage, too. We're not only doing poison. Oh, my God. Oh, we cooked. We cooked hard there. It's helpful to diversify what you're doing a little bit. Like, if you focus mainly on only doing the monitor lizard stuff, sometimes you might lose out. Because, like, belly list stuff popping off as often as it does is kind of crazy. I didn't even think about the fact that Obsidian Miss Isles being over here is actually kind of nuts. Because it's every 3 seconds. She procs the slow stuff. And a bunch of other stuff, too. Oh, wait. Oh, we're not using Temporal Strike at all. Well, that's okay. That's fine. It was helpful for a little bit, but I don't think we really need to worry about slowing it down for 3 seconds. I don't know what I would use instead of Ballista anyway. Maybe something that's okay. I think stack acceleration, that's really good. We haste a lot. We haste a ton. Your friends have their cooldown reduced. Your course cooldown is reduced by 5%. I think this is helpful because it just reduces everybody's cooldown a bunch. Veteran Octopus. Detective Veteran Octopus. Damn. What was our crit chance there at the end? 52%. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. We just don't haste this off that much. If we haste it a little bit more, that would cook. Like, I'm saying, Metronome would go hard here instead of Duct Tape if we had Metronome instead. We would be cooking. Is Metronome a tool? Alright, let me look this up here. I think it's bazaar.gg. That'll tell you about items and stuff. Nope, that's not it. It's thebazaar.gg. There's a website that tells you about how items work and stuff. It's pretty neat. I think it's this one. I think, yeah. Nope, that's not it. I know there's a website that like tells you what everything does, but I forgot what the name of the website is. I try to remember what classification the metronome is. Because if it, we might have a better chance of getting it under tools than we do small non-weapon items. I can't remember what it's classified as. Metronomes are good though. It's just a small item. Okay, so let's see if we can get it under non-weapon items. Because it's not a tool. I was wondering if it was a tool. It's not a tool. Thanks for 10 likes, by the way, guys. We didn't get it, but we did get cool LEDs, which would have been cool if we had if we still had, what's it called? Like, cool LEDs with snail cooks. With friend core, but we don't have the snail anymore. Alright, we didn't get it.
You're listening to your
Well, it was worth a shot.
That's good.
Could get regeneration, health, toughness, and shield items. I don't think we get anything that crazy from there. Small and large items, once again, could get metronome. Nope. We really only want metronome. Nope. Nah. Really only looking for metronome. Tools, core cooldown reduced, scrap. Get a tool. I think we just do core cooldown, reduce the core cooldown a little bit more. Nice. Alright, well, we got 7 wins. That's all I could have asked for, so if we lose here, that's okay. That's alright. Sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes that's just how it is. I think they win. They do have a metronome. Metronome goes hard. Metronome's really good, especially in a build like what I'm doing right now. Metronome would go crazy. If only we got it. The lifesteal goes pretty hard, though, I will say. We won? Really? Oh, shucks. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. Weapon skills, items, and small weapon. I think we go for weapon skills.
I love visual. It is my joy to make
Rightmost weapon having 40 damage actually kind of goes hard. Medium weapons doing 60 damage is really good because we have 2 medium weapons. The Colt.
Biocon is proud.
No, I don't want anything from the Colt, though. They have, like, a bow that's really good where it gives you, like, lifesteal. I don't think I want it. I think I'd rather just try to see if I can get the metronome.
Just taking the first step towards good taste.
I don't care about upgrading Wallace. Dang, didn't get it. Some good items there, though. Awakened District, we beat that again, don't we? I think so. We're trying to get the metronome. If we get the metronome, we cook, but only if we can get the metronome. That's the thing. God, the fact that we slow so often now is crazy. I mean, we slow all the time now. It's actually pretty nuts how often we slow. We slow like crazy now. So if they only have a few items, they're not using them very often. Your shield items have shield equal to the value of your items. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. So when you hit level 15, you can enchant. Or it's level 16. I forget what level I'm at right now. Level 16. When you hit level 16, you can enchant. And it gives you 3 random enchant options. So we could enchant an item with haste. Oh, or lifesteal. Do we really need more lifesteal, though? Like, Bellista having lifesteal would be kind of nuts. Don't get me wrong. But, like, if we can enchant, like duct tape with haste, I don't know how that works, though. Like, if we give duct tape haste, no, because I think we do it with obsidian and some isles, right? Or is that too much haste? God. Normally, lifesteal is the one I would pick, but we already have something that does a decent amount of lifesteal. But Bellista having lifesteal as well would be kind of nuts. It means we would stay pretty healthy pretty often. Because this scales. Because we don't really need more haste. Like, it would be kind of redundant to give, like, even something that would... Like, even if this gives this more haste, maybe, but... I don't even know, like, if it's, like, when this gains haste, you charge it, like, 2 seconds, maybe? Would that upgrade that part of it? Maybe? I'm wondering. But lifesteal, we would be alive forever. Well, anytime we'd use Bellista, though. Man. I forget what the name of the website is. I wish I knew what that website was, because you can look up stuff on that website. That's not what I'm looking for. Let me think here. Is it this one? I don't know if this is it, but cards list. How do you spell this? It's like no, it's not even on here. Turbo. Haste 2 items for 2 seconds. Okay, so that doesn't actually really help it that much. It doesn't help it gain haste. Okay. What about... Oh. Well, we couldn't do it on missiles, so what about duct tape? Haste 1 item for 2 seconds, but I think that's just, like, when you use it every 6 seconds, so it wouldn't really help me that much at all. I think we just give Belly-list a lifesteal. So now we just have a crazy amount of lifesteal. And I think we cook. Lion Spear, hello! Welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. We're playing some Bazaar. We're trying to see if we can get 10 wins. We might, actually. We're on last stand, so you have to win every match from here on out, but I think we can do it. Chocolate bars, I think we just get more max health. Regeneration, shield skills, or non-weapon items. I think we go for shield skills here. Might as well. We do shield a fair amount. 20 plus shield's pretty good. Shield items have shield equal to our level is not terrible because we're at level 16, which is almost as much as toughness, and it's worth less. So it helps save some money up. While your enemy has more health than you do, your shield, I don't know if that's actually 100% true. Your shield items have their cooldowns reduced. Could be good, but I don't know if, you know, we have a lot of health. When you shield, your weapons gain 6 damage for the fight. And we do shield pretty often now that we're using Miss Isles and the Companion Core pretty often. And since both of our weapons have lifesteal, maybe that would be good. We'll try it. I don't know if we're going to win this. This is going to be tough to see, but we'll find out. If lifesteal, so when you heal, you get rid of a stack of poison, just 1 stack of poison or whatever. I kind of wish you would get rid of more of that the more you used it, but we'll see. This is going to be interesting. They have the same build as us pretty much. But I think I want to say we out damage them just because Belly-lista should start ramping up here soon. We're not getting through them at all, though. I mean, we're getting a ton of heals off, though, with lifesteal. But I don't think it's enough. Dang! They beat us with, literally, just with Obsidian Race Car. They have Obsidian Race Car. That's actually kind of nuts. Dang! You really need Race Car and Monitor Lizard, huh? Dang. I thought we did pretty well there. I thought we did pretty well. And only 8 wins. Man, we were close, though. Man, we were close. That was close. We did get 7 wins, though, at least. Thank goodness. This is looking rough there for a minute, so at least we got 7 wins. I'll take that. We'll take 7 wins. That is that. Alright, we got 2 chests. Let's go open them up here and see what we get. Might get some crazy stuff here, who knows. I don't have any skins yet. A skin would be cool. Nope. Got something for the GPU, though. That's cool. Come on, give me a skin. I know you want to. Nope. Not for the core. Cool. Animated core. Neat. But we didn't get a skin. So I'm kind of sad. But that's okay. Alright, well. That is the Bazaar. Hope you guys enjoyed. I like this game a ton. I think it's a blast. Like, I just played 2 rounds there, and that was 2 hours. So if you're, like, looking for a game to, like, really waste some time on, and I think you can, like, technically at any time, you can leave and come back to the exact same point you were just at, which is really cool. I like that part about the game as well. I think you always have to be online with this game, but, like, I just really enjoy how chill this game is and how it's just thinking about numbers and stuff. I don't know if you're like super into thinking with math and numbers and stuff. Thanks for lurking, Rosie. I appreciate you. But I think that's gonna be it for the stream. I think that's it. I just want to play this game for you guys real quick, just to show you guys this game because I've been talking about it a bit, but I wanted you guys to know what I was talking about. I think it's a ton of fun. Look, if this game interested you at all, go check out Mr. Fruit Uncut. He makes a ton of videos on these. I think they're a ton of fun to watch. I think it's a fun thing to watch for like an hour at work or whatever. It's fun to just watch them figure stuff out and builds and all that. So I like watching them. It's fun watching people play this, in my opinion. If this game utterly bored you, I apologize. But, you know, I just wanted to play this game for you guys. If you guys want to see more of it, I'll play more of it. I like it. But if not, I'll probably go back to Marvel Rivals. I don't know what I'm doing really this week. As far as streaming goes, my whole schedule's just up in the air right now, especially with Christmas and everything going on. And Emily being pregnant and us, we could have the kid. The kid could happen this week. The kid could happen 3 weeks from now. I don't know. It's tough, so I can't give you like any sort of like exact schedule as to when I'll be streaming next, if at all. But I do appreciate you guys. And thanks everybody that decided to stick around today. Big thanks to Larry, Galooper for sticking around most of the stream. Rosie, thanks for lurking. Razzie stopped in and said hi. If you're still here, Razzie, thanks a ton. I know people are really busy with holiday stuff this time of year, so Lion Spear, thanks for stopping in and saying hi to everybody. I don't know if anyone else is really here. Aurelius was here for a little bit. Thanks a ton to Aurelius for being here for a bit. Natasha was here for a bit. ROC, Karn. A couple people were here for a bit. I don't know if you're still here. I doubt it, but I appreciate y'all that stopped by and said hi. I hope you guys enjoyed. Kim as a clock stream fun. Well, thank you, Larry. I appreciate it. But y'all were great. I appreciate y'all a ton, and that is that. So I hope you all have a fantastic evening, and I will be seeing you guys around. Thanks a ton for being here, and this is Clocky.